Jack Draper was blown out of the water by Holger Rune in Express Sports' end-of-season tennis awards as readers voted the Dane as the ATP Breakthrough Player of the Year after he upset Novak Djokovic to win the Paris Masters. And Draper wasn't the only Brit pipped to the post for the accolade, as Harriet Dart just lost out in the WTA Breakthrough category to world number 15 Beatriz Haddad-Maia. Draper has enjoyed a breakout season in 2022, rising from outside of the world's top 200 to end the year as the number 42 player. He started the season by winning 4 challenger titles and has since made big strides on the main tour by reaching his maiden ATP semi-final in Eastbourne and a Masters quarter-final in Montreal, also qualifying for the next-gen finals, previously won by the likes of Carlos Alcaraz and Stefanos Tsitsipas. While the 20-year-old Brit jumped 224 spots in the rankings throughout the year to hit a career high of world number 41, he lost out to 19-year-old Rune, who proved himself as the breakthrough sensation of the year in the final week of the season, where he won the Paris Masters by defeating 5 top 10 players in a row, the most in history at a tournament outside of the top 8 ATP finals. Thanks to his triumph in Paris-Bercy, which concluded with a comeback 3-6, 6-3, 7-5 win over Djokovic, Rune has been voted the ATP Breakthrough Player of the Year by 73.6% of Express Sport readers. The 19-year-old broke into the world's top 10 after his Masters 1000 win and ended the year at number 11 after starting it at number 103 in the world. He had also picked up 2 other trophies this season, upsetting Alexander Zverev in the German's opening match at the Munich ATP 250 before going on to win his maiden title before defeating Stefanos Tsitsipas to win the Stockholm title in October. And his Stockholm win wasn't his first victory over the world number 4, as he sent the 2021 French Open finalist packing in the 4th round of Roland Garros this year. Draper picked up 18.9% of the vote in comparison, while college player turned professional Ben Shelton received 2.3% after making his ATP Tour debut in Atlanta as a wildcard this summer and winning his opening match. He then received a wildcard into the Cincinnati Masters, where he upset then world number 5 Casper Ruud and reached the last 16 before deciding to give up college tennis to turn pro shortly after. He had an incredible end to the season recently as he won 3 challenger titles in the space of 3 weeks, becoming the youngest player ever to do so and ensuring himself a spot in the world's top 100 to finish the year, just 3 months after going pro. On the women's side, Haddad-Maia was crowned the WTA Breakthrough Player of the Year after earning 36.3% of the vote. The Brazilian started the year outside of the world's top 80 and finished inside the top 15 after going on a tear over the grass court season, which saw her win Nottingham and Birmingham back-to-back before upsetting world number 1 Iga Swiatek en route to her maiden WTA 1000 final in Toronto. She also tasted doubles success with Anna Danilina, reaching the Australian Open final and winning the WTA 1000 in Guadalajara to qualify for the season-ending WTA finals, where the pair made the final. Haddad-Maia narrowly beat out Britain's Dart for the award, with the 26-year-old receiving 30.2% of the vote after making the last 16 in Indian Wells after coming through qualifying to make her debut in the world's top 100. The British number 2 also made her first quarterfinals at WTA Tour level in Nottingham and Eastbourne, and during the US Open she upset world number 10 Daria Kasatkina in the opening round before ending the year by becoming the MVP of Britain's Billie Jean King Cup Finals team in their run to the semi-final, beating former world number 2 Paula Badosa and Australia's Ajla Tomljanovic. Qinwen Zheng received 25.9% of the vote after making her Grand Slam debut at the start of the year by qualifying for the Australian Open before storming to the second week of her second-ever major at the French Open, only losing to world number 1 and eventual champion Iga Swiatek. The Chinese teenager also lost to the eventual champion at Wimbledon, Elena Rybakina, in the 3rd round and got her first top 10 win via retirement over Ons Jabeur a few weeks later in Toronto. She got a completed match win over then world number 2 Badosa at the Pan Pacific Open to reach her maiden WTA Tour final, allowing her to reach a career high of world number 25 after starting the year at number 126.